Alright, now we're going to move on to the engine bay portion of the parts removal that you don't need to Kswap your MR2, or what you do need to Kswap your MR2. Alright, so the engine, so this portion of the trunk has already been cut out. You really don't need this. This is not your firewall. That is your firewall over there. We'll also cut this bottom portion right here, which, if you're concerned you could weld something in here, that's up to you, but you really don't need it because you also have the subframe that's under there that hold the chassis together as well. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to cut here all the way down. Let the camera adjust. So I'm also going to leave these 2 bolt holes on each side, there and there, because Toyonda sell a intercooler with the bracket, and you don't have to weld anything to get it in here. All you have to do is just cut your trunk out, leave those 4 bolt holes, and order the intercooler, and the intercooler bolts right up to that. So I'm going to put the camera down, get to cutting this out, and then I'll get back with you guys. And you just pull this out. Voila. Alright, so another thing, when you're removing your everything out the engine bay, do not destroy these. Like, a lot of you guys use these clamps and you clamp them too tight and you bend them just like this one is, or when you're trying to pull it off, the hose is corroded and you start pulling it and then you guys mess these up. Also, if you're going to paint your engine bay, do not bend these down, because this is kind of soft and you will crack them down below, down here. And when you crack them down here, they're going to start leaking. So this right here is how your engine bay should look, minus the throttle cable, the AC compressor lines, and a few of those little lines that run along there. That's going to get removed once I pull the fuel tank out. But this right here is basically prep for a Kswap, minus the dirt and all the other stuff. We still got to wash it out, but I'm just showing you what you need to take out. And that will be all this stuff right here. You don't need any of this when you're going to Kswap your car. Obviously, this is for the cruise control stuff. These little canisters, this part of the coolant line, that canister over there, that clutch cylinder, the slave cylinder, you don't need that. None of these lines right here. You're not going to need any of this. I also took this firewall thing out because it's crusty, dusty, dirty, and it's brittle. So take that out as well.